Leo, hope you're well. My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. Leo, today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your romantic energy. I'll see who's coming and going and if there's any travel on the horizon. Now, if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Now, if you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You can find her info in the description box as well. Now, Leo, make sure you stay tuned until the end of your reading where I will pull a final message from your spirit guides, tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. First card, Two of Cups. Look at that. What a bond. There's someone here that you have a very strong bond with. The bond is so synergistic, you could even know them from a past life. So you guys may have been reincarnated thousands of times together, right? And you decided to go learn lessons solo and then learn lessons together. And that's divine timing. And right now, Spirit's letting you know that there are signs that you and this person are being drawn to each other because it seems like it is the right time to be meeting. Now, you got the Three of Swords, Three of Wands. That's a synchronicity. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, little overthinking there. That's interesting. The Emperor, Eight of Wands, potential travel card. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, very interesting. The Devil there. Page of Wands, the Lovers card. Yes, please. Six of Wands, the Chariot, and the Magician. Wow, a lot of energy here. A lot of movement. A lot of like a breath of fresh air. Now, Leo, your affirmation for today is I am worthy of love. Very fitting for this spread. I am worthy of love. Write that down in the comment section. Let your angels and guides know. Let the universe know you invite this energy into your life. You are worthy of love. Of course, you're going to assume, command, and expect. Who better to have their soulmate enter their life than you? I am worthy of love. Write it down. Let the universe know in the comment section. All right, so speaking of love, like, need I say more? Look at these two cards. Mic drop. This is your energy. You are magnetic right now. You are drawing all the right people, all the right opportunities to you because you're in harmony with this energy. Your frequency is on the same frequency as your soulmate. Hence, therefore, through, direct and indirect, intervention, you are being drawn together. This is something that cannot be stopped. This is a beautiful energy, law of attraction. Now, also do see here that there is some sort of resistance here. This is the very interesting part. There's a little bit of resistance here when it comes to this special somebody, because I see here that either one of you or both of you are still going through some sort of lessons. And right now, these lessons you are not 100% ready to meet them at this second. It's almost like you're 95% there, but 95% doesn't cut it. It's almost like driving to your friend's house and then the last 5% is just getting out the car and walking in. But unless you go do that last 5%, you're not in their house. And that's what's going on here. I see here that there's a little bit of extra pressure, a little bit of resistance that you're putting on yourself. Now, this could be shoulda, woulda, coulda. For example, like, why have I not met my soulmate yet? When am I going to meet them? Why is this happening? Or why am I in a relationship right now? That's not ideal. All that trying to figure it out, the who, what, when, where, how, which you have zero control over, that is what's causing resistance. And you got to understand, like, right now, in order to get what you're looking for in life is like a tree, right? What you got to do is you got to water the tree, but then you got to stop watering the tree. Because if you overwater the tree, the roots will suffocate and it won't breathe, right? For example, a plant. Now, what happens in life is people overwater it. So right now, say they're watering their tree, or they're thinking, oh, you know what? I'm visualizing my soulmate. Then what happens is they tell themselves, why am I not with them yet? Overwatering. When is this going to happen? How's this going to happen? Then they think about it, at this time and that time and that time. They think about tomorrow, next day, and you're just non-stop watering that plant. The roots suffocate. So what do? You're asking yourself, well, how am I supposed to, manifest something if I can't think about it? Well, what you're really supposed to do is, for example, there's the tree. You go up to the tree. You have to prune the tree, water the tree, right? You have to touch the tree, see the tree. But what you don't want to do is expect the tree to bear fruit. You don't want to expect the tree to act a certain way. So you want to attend to it without expecting something. So for example, you want to manifest your soulmate and you want to think of your soulmate, or if you're in a relationship, you want it to get better, but what you don't want to do is have expectations. And that's the part. So for example, say if I want to manifest my soulmate, what would I do? I would think to myself, who is this person? Who am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for someone, for example, details, right? South African, that makes this much money, that has this accent, that is this old, that has this many pets and this many children. Okay, great. Now, what are their characteristics? Well, there's someone who is confident, charming, funny, and positive. Great. Now, you always manifest who you are in life and not what you want. So I tell myself, great, in order to manifest them, I have to become them. I am going to wake up on time. I'm going to eat healthy foods. I'm going to exercise because that's what I want them to do. Great. Now, this is my area of focus now. I am no longer going to think about when, who, what, when, where, how. You don't control any of that. You do control over your thoughts right here. My area of focus will be on manifesting who I am, right? Now my area of focus is there. And anytime my awareness goes back to the who, what, when, where, how, you literally, what I like to call it is drop it like it's hot. Imagine someone handed you a hot dish. You'd be like, "Sa!" You would drop that, right? I need you to drop that thought, because every single time you go back to it, you got to remember you're overwatering it, and it's almost like you're driving forward, but you're driving back. You're back to where you started. So right now, anytime you have that thought, drop it like it's hot, right? So for example, like you're thinking, you're like, "Oh, my soulmate again." You're like, "Oh," just don't even think about it. Just drop it like it's hot, and then start focusing on something else. "Oh, okay, my awareness." And if you need a trick to bring your awareness back, think of anything you see in front of you. So for example, going for a walk, then all of a sudden, you start thinking of, "Oh, I wish I had my soulmate here," and there's lack, and you could tell you're going down, your frequency. Immediately name anything you see. Be like, oh, stop sign, car, duck. Ooh, duck. Well, look at that duck. I wonder why they say you can like water off a duck's back. What does that mean? Clouds. Oh, so many clouds. Bring your awareness back to the present moment, regain your power. And by regaining your power, all that efforting and all that, trying to make it happen, all that resistance goes out the window. This right here will go out the window, and you will regain your confidence, and that victory that you're looking for between you and your soulmate will happen effortlessly, Leo, effortlessly. So I see a lot of beautiful changes here for you. I see that your career, money energy is going to blossom and grow in the near future when your focus and awareness is on different things. When you are dropping it like it's hot, when you randomly think of stuff that lowers your frequency, now your area of focus will be on all these different things, because you have to move your energy anyway. You have to move your thoughts anyway. So you're either going to be thinking of the familiar past and predictable future, or you're going to be thinking of the present moment and how to change your life. And right now, by changing your energy, you are changing your life. And you also have the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. So there's definitely progress that's going to be made on some sort of travel on the near horizon for you. Go on this travel, welcome this travel, embrace this travel. This is where you may potentially meet your special somebody as well. So right now, if I was you, I would be very excited. I'd be very much looking forward to, all the good things that are coming into my life. And I would be very, aware that if I am overwatering my plant, which is really means overthinking anything, that I will immediately drop it like it's hot, right? All right, Leo. Now look at this. Your animal spirit is fox spirit. Look at the message. Think on your feet. And that's really what it comes down to, your awareness. This is how your angels are telling you right now. Think on your feet. Anytime your awareness gets negative, start naming things you see. This trick works like a charm. You can do it at the office, right? All of a sudden, your boss comes in and says something, and that maybe triggers you. Like, "Hey, you had to stay late." And then you're like, "Oh man, this sucks." And then you're like, oh, I see what I'm doing. Start naming stuff. Computer, keyboard, coffee, and then all of a sudden, your energy comes right back to where it should be, and now you have your power. So this works in the traffic, in the car. Name stuff that you see. All right, Leo, now this is a final message from your spirit guides. Wow, this is one of my favorite cards. Take a look at this. Acceptance of love. Look at this card. It's about the divine masculine and feminine. Beautiful energy. That's number 38. And the message is, whoa, if I can find it. Here we are. Okay. Butterfingers today. All right. So this image is a representation of harmony of opposites, masculine and feminine. You have the ability to give love freely to yourself and to others. It is important to understand that you are whole, complete, and perfect now, and will enhance the life of another. This really means understand what you bring to the table. Understand what your gifts are, right? Do not try to be someone else. Be authentic. So for example, you may tell yourself, "I am someone who is sensitive. I'm an empath. I am weak. I am not confident. I wish I was someone who was, confident in himself. I wish I was feisty. I wish I was ambitious. I'm not that person. I will never be that person." That right there is your problem. So let me get back to it. So you are sensitive and you're an empath. Fantastic. You know what that means? That you're someone who is very intuitive. You're someone who is very passionate. You're someone who is very, you don't have a bad bone in your body. You're so kind. That is so magnetic. You know what I mean? So understand your strengths. Your sensitivity is your strength. I'm the most sensitive empath in the world. I really, as a child, you should have seen me. I was quivering. I didn't know how to use my power. Now I understand my sensitivity is my strength, right? Now I understand that nothing can hurt me unless I allow it. Then I understand that my thoughts are the only thing I control. So I'm very cautious about where I give my thoughts. I don't go around handing money to everyone or anything that doesn't deserve it. Like if someone cuts me off in the car, I'm not going to write them a check. Therefore, I'm not going to write them a check of energy dollars either and give them my awareness. That is the only thing you control. Understand your strengths, understand your powers, understand that you bring a lot to the table, but understand your strengths, right? Know what your gifts are and own it, love it. Be present in the moment and really wear the crown and command, assume, and expect it. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. Thank you. Until next time, honor your soul.